Hi, I'm Shayla Black, New York Times USA Today best-selling author of erotic romance. I actually like pretty much every genre I've ever written in. There's always been some sort of yen to write in the genre. I think I find my first love is erotic romance, but I find paranormal a really fun challenge. I don't get to do it as often as I would like, as many of your emails have indicated to me, but I actually really enjoy getting the opportunity to build that really deep, rich world of, complex characters and rules, and in my case, sort of the magical rules of the existence of my doomsday brother, and I miss getting the opportunity to do that more often. I can only speak for me. I actually started dark and edgy and erotic before it was really even popular. This is just always the way my brain works, and the stories in my head, and the people who walk into my brain and introduce themselves. It's just sort of the way I'm wired, so I'm kind of happy to see people come around to my way of thinking. I really just think it's fabulous to get the opportunity to tell stories without a lot of limitations. There's nobody to tell you, oh, that's too heavy, that's too dark, that's too... I mean, you just get to tell the story in your head, and that's really wonderful, freeing experience as an author. Those three characters were just very near and dear to my heart, and they've been living with me, especially Thorpe and Callie have been living with me for about 4 years. So I've been waiting for the story of Wicked Lovers to just evolve enough to be able to tell the story of those two, and then I added Sean to the mix because I realized, given who Callie and Thorpe were, they really sort of needed a balance and a glue, so that became Sean, and it was great to, like I said, characters just so near and dear to my heart, and it was great to finally tell their story that I find that I have so much in common with Callie in some ways, that it was great and freeing just to be able to get her story out there and let people know, what you see isn't always what you get. One book, any book. Wow, there's so many great books. That's really the challenge. I get a lot of mail asking if you were going to start with a book of mine. I usually always recommend Wicked Ties. It's a lot of what I'm about, and it starts the Wicked Lovers series. If you're talking about any book in creation, this is such a departure. I'm such a huge fan of the Harry Potter series. I always recommend Harry Potter to people. I also really enjoy, I started reading romance, wow, forever ago, so I'm always a fan of things like, I miss Dara Joy in the Matrix of Destiny series. I miss, gosh, I miss Vikings and cowboys and all kinds of stuff, but I would say some of my favorite books have been erotic romances over the years, and I'm glad to see the genre finally getting, its day in the sun. And I would just say to anybody, start with interests you. Whatever you find compelling, that's where you should start, because I could recommend a book, but it's what's compelling to me. I was having a conversation with someone just earlier during the signing. For all that we write books and we come to book signing, we're just normal people too. I might be a little bit crazy. I might be, I like to have fun as much as the next girl. I enjoy time with my friends. I spend time with my family. I love what I do, or I wouldn't do it, and their emails and Facebook messages mean the world to me, and I'm super happy to have people who want to reach out and just talk to me. I enjoy that more than anything.